I had an old fish tank, 55 gallons, so I stood it up on edge and planted it up. And I got some emerald tree skinks from DM Exotics. There's a little face. These guys are neat. I've had them, I got 4 of them, 1 male and 3 females. I haven't, it's hard for me to tame them out. They want to come out and walk on me, but I have cats and dogs, and I'm scared the cats will grab them, or if they got away, the dogs would stomp on them. These guys are pretty neat because they're active during the day, so you get to see them a lot. And they're pretty friendly. This one bright green one, this girl here, I think that's a girl, is the friendliest. You can barely see her there, but her head's on top of the other one. Where are they? They're there. That's her head there. They're very social. They're kind of fun. I got a big tree in there that goes way down. It's a full 55 on edge, so it's really tall. And I put the food dish here. Obviously, has to. I give them the gecko diet, and then I give them bugs every other day or so, every 3rd day. But they have gecko diet all the time. These guys are kind of neat. They're a lot more work than a snake. I wasn't thinking when I bought them that you got to do something with them every day. So I spray a little bit every day. You got to mist them. And I have a water thing here, the gecko feeder, and I just spray and let some water collect on there so they have something to drink. It's one of those magnetic ones that sticks to the glass. They seem to be doing fine. They do like to drink out of the off the mist when you mist them. So there's 2 there. I don't know which one is the male, but it's kind of where the heat is for them. They're pretty neat. I don't like having to keep bugs either, so now I have to keep bugs, and I have to feed them every couple of days, and I have to mist them every day, and I have to make sure they have the gecko diet like every day, basically. There's 2 there, the smaller ones, and then the bigger ones here. He's kind of neat. His head is kind of blue. And then the other one is stuck to the heat here. One of them's nervous. I think it's this one stuck to the heat. He or she or whatever. It's one of the bigger ones. Doesn't hides a lot. But look at he's taking a nap. They literally sleep. You come in at night and have the ambient light in the room. This light turns out, and the ambient light, I can see their little eyes are closed. They're sleeping, but I have a heat lamp there. That's an infrared lamp, and that's a thermostat there. Keeps that about 80 degrees. And I got all kinds of stuff in there for them to climb on. I just made a wooden door. I put a piece of wood on the 55, made a door out of it, and then planted a tree in there, and they got quite a bit of space, but I'm going to try to get a 36 by 36 Exoterra for them. Seems to be the best for them. Going to the show tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can get one at the show. kind of hard to get stuff right now, but that's the one that's the most friendly, this one here. Small. She's a smaller. There's two bigger ones, two smaller ones. I think these are, well, they could be farm raised. They're from Indonesia, so I don't know if they're farm raised or they're wild caught, but they're kind of friendly. They were eaten the first day I got them. But Dan from DM Exotics is excellent anyway, so he really takes care of his animals. I've been watching him for, I don't know, a couple of years now, just watching what he does, and then I finally bought from him, and he seems legit to me. They're neat little guys. Just a lot more work than a snake, so be aware if you get some. This one's looking at me like, what are you doing? This tank, I bought the two 55 gallons. I bought the one for the male garters to put them in, and the guy had the second one that was cracked. So he's like, oh, did you want this one? You can have it for free. So I ended up getting two 55s with a stand for $100. But they're kind of scratched up. Like behind him there is the bottom of the tank, and it's all scratched from being used. It's fine. The animals don't care. I washed it, cleaned it, but the scratches don't come out. He's going to take a nap too. They've been running around all day. He seemed to be doing really well. They're getting nice and fat. I give them waxworms, mealworms, crickets. My wife won't let me get roaches. They're out most of the time. They hide a bit. Like these guys are kind of tucked in. My cats swat at them, so that's not helpful.